Everyone, welcome to our channel After School. This is Gayatri Patel. And how are you all? And in this video, we are going to solve class 10th TS board special test mathematics paper. And we have got part A only, so we are going to solve each and every question in part A, right? And if I got part B, then I'll do a separate video for the solutions. But in this video, it's only part A, right? And that too it is only for TS board, right? It is the TS board paper. And if anyone is watching AP student, if any AP student is watching this video, then you can just analyze how the questions are asking from a particular chapter or concept and how you can solve it. Okay, so without wasting time, let's get started. And one more thing, if you feel this video is very lengthy, then you can just watch this video in 1.25x or 1.5x. Got it? And now let's start with section 1. So in section 1, we have 6 questions. Okay, maximum of 6 questions, and for each question we'll have maximum 2 marks, right? So from whole this section we can secure 12 marks, right? And let's start from first question. So here first question, write the formula to find sum of n terms of an arithmetic progressions and explain terms. So here he simply asked formula of AP, right? Arithmetic progression, and asking us to write what exactly each term is, right? So simply in AP, how the series will be here A1 or A and A plus D and A plus 2D. So this is how series will go on, right? Now here sum of n terms he asked. Then how can we write what is the formula for sum of n terms? S is equals to n by 2 into a plus a1 plus an we can write, or else we can also write S is equals to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is also formula. So these two are sum of n terms in AP. Now let's come to terms, right? Here S is nothing but sum of n terms. Okay, Sn is nothing but sum of n terms, right? And here capital N is nothing but number of terms, right? And then A is nothing but first term in AP. Okay, first term in AP. And then AN. Here A1 is first term and AN we can consider it is the last term. Okay. And what about D here? D here is nothing but the common difference. Okay, common difference. Fine. Now this is enough for first question. Got it? Now the second question is, a box contains 8, it is 8. It is not B, it is 8 black balls, 7 white balls and 5 blue balls. A ball is selected at random from the box. What is the probability that the ball is selected is blue? So guys, here the question is that they have a box. Okay, so they have this box, and in this they have 8 what it is black balls. Okay, so if I take black, then it won't be appear, so I'm just considering red color. Okay, you can consider this right as, so these are 8 black balls. Okay, and then 7 white balls. Okay, 7 white balls and 5 blue balls. And yes, in this 5 blue balls are there. Now what they're doing, they're just picking one ball randomly, right? Then what will be the probability of, then the question is, what will be the probability of getting only blue ball? Okay, blue ball. So now here, what is our sample space? Right, we need to start from sample space. So what is it? S is nothing but all the all the balls, right? So what are they? All the 8 black balls and 8 uh, 7 white balls and blue balls, right? Then what about number of terms in S? then it will be 8 plus 7 plus 5, right? Then what about this value? So 8 plus 7 is 15 and 15 plus 5, 20. Okay, now here comes the favorable outcomes, right? So what he's asking, only blue, right? So favorable outcomes is nothing but n of e, that is only 5, right? Now what is the value here? Here simply n of e is nothing but, so n of p of e, probability of getting, is nothing but favorable outcomes by the outcomes, right? So what is the favorable outcome here? Is nothing but n of e by n of s, right? So what is n of e here? N of e is 5 and n of s is 20. That is nothing but 1 by 4. So the answer is 1 by 4 here. Now let's see the next question. So here he asked, find the roots of the quadratic expression. So what is this expression? Here in the question they have given 2x square, right, minus 3 root x, sorry, 3 root 3x is 3 root 3x, and what is the last term? It is plus 3. Okay, this is the equation they have given. Now we need to find the roots. Okay, so we can do in both the case, both the ways, right? We can either do factorization or we can simply use the formula. So it's better to use the formula. Okay, faster. Here it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, right? So it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, right? Here a value is 2. Just compare these two. Okay, a value is 2, b value is 3 root 3, but it has a sign minus, so it is minus 3 root 3. And what is c value? Simply it is 3, right? Now we need to find value of roots, right? But we have a formula that x is equals to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, if you substitute these values here, then you'll get the roots, right? So minus b first. So it is already b anyway, it is minus. So minus of minus 3 root 3, it is simply 3 root 3, right? Plus or minus again b square, right? So here b square is nothing but 3 root 3 whole square minus 4 into, what is a value here? Here it is 2, right? So 4 into 2 into c. What is c value? It is 3. Got it? By 2 into a. 2 into 2. Fine. Now what is x here? Just simplify the bottom numerator. So what will get? 3 root 3 plus or minus under root. See here 3 root 3 square, right? Then it will become 3 square into root 3 square. 3 square it is anyway 9. It is anyway 9 into 3 root 3 square is nothing but 3. So it is simply 27 minus 4 into 2, 8. 8 3s are 24. Got it? By 4. Fine. So here if you simplify this root term, then what happens? Okay, we'll do here. So x is equals to 3 root 3 plus or minus, here it is 23 minus 27 minus 24, it is nothing but 3 by 4. So in this, in both the terms of numerator, we have root 3 in common, right? So let's take root 3 common. Then it is 3 plus or minus 1 by 4. Okay, either we can consider plus, either we can consider minus, or we can consider minus, right? So if I consider plus first, then x is equals to root 3. Then what is 3 plus 1? It is 4, right? 4 by 4, anyway it is 1. Got it? So from if I consider plus term, then x is equals to root 3, only root 3. But if I consider minus 3 minus 1, it is 2 by 4. So that is nothing but this bracket term will be 2, right? So root 3x is equals to 2 root 3. So these are the roots of this expression. Got it? Now let's see the next question. A toy is shaped like cone surmounted by a hemisphere. Entire toy is 6 centimeters in height and the diameter of the cone is 4 centimeters. Draw a rough diagram for the toy and label it. Here, don't just worry about solving something here, right? He simply asked a rough diagram because it is only 2 marks. So he asked the diagram, right? Now, what he said, a toy shaped cone, a toy shaped like cone surmounted by a hemisphere. So here a toy, okay, and now it is surmounted by what? He mentioned that hemisphere, surmounted by a hemisphere, right? Then hemisphere will look like this, right? Now, this is the diagram. Here, he said label it, right? Here, he's asking us to label it. First, this is the height, fine? Now, what are the terms he has given? The entire toy is 6 centimeters, right? So, from here to here, it is 6 centimeters, fine? And what again saying? The diameter of the cone is 4 centimeter. So from entire this line is 4 centimeter. Okay. But the thing is, here it is diameter is 4 centimeters, but this midpoint, it is known as radius, right? So radius is 2 centimeter. If this is 2 centimeters, then this is also height of the hemisphere is also 2 centimeter. Got it? Now that's it. Okay. Here height of the hemisphere is hemisphere's radius. We can consider radius is 2 centimeter and cone height from here. So from out of 6 centimeters, 2 centimeter is height of hemisphere and 4 centimeter is height of this cone, right? So cone values are nothing but here cone's radius is 2 centimeter and cone's height or we can consider yes h is nothing but 4 centimeter. Got it? So these are the values. Simply that's it. And now here they have given 3 points and asking us to show that whether they are collinear or not. So how do we show whether the given points are collinear or not? For example, if we consider a line, this is point A, this is point B, and this is point C. Okay. Now A, B, C. So when do we say all these points are in a line? For example, if AC is equals to then AB plus BC. Okay, if it contains, if all these points satisfies this condition, then we can consider these 3 points are in a line, right? Then we can say they are collinear. First, let's find the distance between A and C. Here I'm just considering it as A, B, and C, right? And for that, to solve this problem, we need to know one formula, that is distance between any 2 points, that is AC. Okay, here x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this formula is useful for all. Now let's see. Here our A point is known as x1 y1 and C is known as x2 y2, right? So what happens here? A 6 minus 2 minus of minus 2, it is 6 plus 2 whole square. Most of the people do mistakes in signs, okay, plus minus multiplication. So these mistakes you often do, so please be careful while multiplying signs. And now y2 minus y1, this is y2 and this is y1. 0 minus 4 whole square. Now what is this value? 8 square is nothing but 64 plus 4 square is nothing but 16, right? Now this value is nothing but 80. Okay, this AC 80 can be written as 16 into 5, right? 16 fives are, yes, 80. Now this AC is nothing but 4 into root 5. I can write it like this, right? So now it is 4 root 5. Now let's find AB. So here, what is the formula for AB? Same. It is also the distance between 2 points, right? That is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Here, what is A value? A point is nothing but minus 2 comma 4 and B is 2 comma 2, right? Now, just substitute the values here. Now x2, 2 minus of minus 2. So that is 2 plus 2 whole square plus y2. What is y2? 2 minus 4. So 2 minus 4 is nothing but here since it is square, let's see, 2 plus 2, 4 square. So that is 16 plus here 2 minus 4 minus 2 whole square, that is nothing but 4, right? So this value is nothing but root 20. Root 20 can be written as 4 into 5, right? So I'm just taking AB as, if you take 4 outside, then it will become 2 root 5. Got it? This is AB. Okay, now it's time to find BC. So what is here? We know BC, B and C is nothing but this point is 6.0. Okay, now just substitute these values in this formula. Now what happens? B. Okay, so for BC, this is x1, y1 and C x2, y2, right? Now substitute x2 minus x1, 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2 whole square plus here y2 is 0 minus 2, okay, 0 minus 2 whole square. So here 6 minus 2 is nothing but 4 square plus 2 square, that is nothing but 16 plus 4, again it is 20. So I can write 2 root 5, right? So now we have got AB and BC. Let's just substitute these values here. So it is 2 root 5 and it is 2 root 5. Okay, so it satisfied this condition, right? So that then we can say A, B, C are collinear. Okay, so this is how you can solve this question. Now let's see the next question. Concentric circles radii 6 cm and 4 cm are drawn. Find the length of the chord of a larger circle which touches the smaller circle. So its arrangement will be like this. Consider a circle of large, okay, and I'm again taking another circle with a smaller radius. Now let's see, these two are, so let's say these two are concentric circles. Now he have given two radiuses. So what is this? So inner circle radius is 4 centimeter. So this is 6 centimeter and this is 10 centimeter, right? Now he's asking that if I draw a chord. So guys, here you can see I have taken a chord which is touching the inner circle at a point, right? Now to this chord, okay, to this chord, this radius is exactly perpendicular, right? So here the angle is 90 degrees. Now if I just join this point, then what happens? It is again a radius of the larger circle, that is 10 centimeter, And yes, if I join the other side also, it is also 10 centimeter, right? Now it is exactly middle. Now I have to find the length of this chord, right? So now I'm just taking that this side. This side is x and it is x. So now length of the chord, what happens? Length is 2x, right? Now I have to find x. Now how can I find x? If you see this clearly, then we can see a right angle triangle here, right? Now this is 10 and it is 6. Now this is x, right? Now how can we find it? By using Pythagoras theorem, we can simply apply the formula that 10 square, that is hypotenuse square, is equals to 6 square plus x square. Fine. 10 square is nothing but 100 is equals to 6 square 36 plus x square, right? Now x square is equals to 100 minus 36, that is equals to 64. Then x is equals to 8. Now if you substitute x here, then what happens? 2 into 8, right? Then it will be 16 centimeter. So the length of the chord is 16 centimeter. This is the answer, right? Now the next question is, two dice are thrown at the same time. What is the probability that some of the two numbers are appearing on the top of the dice is less than or equal to 8? So I hope you have understood the situation. Here, two dices they have taken. Okay, if we throw them, how many number of uh, outcomes we can get? Total number of outcomes are nothing but 6 per n, right? So here it is, n is nothing but number of dice. So that is 2. So that is nothing but 6 square. So total number of outcomes is 6 into 6, that is 36. Fine. But favorable outcomes we need to find. But how can we find it? Here to find the favorable outcomes, he has given a condition that the sum of the two dices, I mean the numbers on the two dices should be less than or equal, less than or equal to 8. Then what are the possible outcomes? Here I'm just writing the favorable outcomes. So first, if it is 1, then it can be 1, then 192 and 193, 194, 195, 196. All these are possible, right? And it's time for 2. Okay, 2 and 1 and 2 and 2, 2 comma 3, yes, sum is 5, and 2 and 4, sum is 6, 2 comma 5, sum is 7, right? And yes, 2 comma 6, sum is exactly 8, but still they said equal to 8, right? So we can consider this case. And the next one is 3. 3 comma 1, sum is 4, applicable. 3 comma 2, sum is 5, applicable. 3 comma 3, sum is 6, fine. 3 comma 4, sum is 7, applicable. But here 3 comma 5, yes, 8, right? But if we go for 3 comma 6, it will be 9, right? So we cannot take it. But 4, 4 comma 1, it is, yes, 5. And 4 comma 2, 6, yes, it is fine. 4 comma 3, it is 7, that is also fine. 4 comma 4, it is 8, that is also fine. And we cannot take 4 comma 5, that because that is 9, right? And if we consider 5 in the first dice, then 5 comma 1 possible. Okay, 5 comma 2, it is 7, that's fine. 5 comma 3, it is 8, that's fine, but we cannot take 5 comma 4, right? And if first days, if it is 6, 6 comma 1, it is 7, that's fine. 6 comma 2, that is 8, that is fine, but we cannot take 6 comma 3 because the sum is 9. So these all are the possible outcomes, right? Now what about n of e? So number of terms. So it is 1, you count this, then how much you'll get? Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So number of favorable outcomes is 26. Now it's time for probability. Probability is nothing but n of e by n of s, right? Now it is simply 26 by 36. If we cancel this, then 2 13s and 2 18s. So P of E is nothing but 13 by 18. So this is the answer. Okay. Now let's see the next question. Find the sum of all two-digit number which having units place either 0 or 5. So guys, this is our second section. Okay, I hope last question is also from second question. Now, most of you have confused in this question that they are saying two-digit number whose units place is 0 or 5, not their sum is 0 or 5, right? For example, all the two-digit number starts from 10, right? So this is the minimum two-digit number, and yes, 99 is the maximum two-digit number. Between these numbers, we need to take out all the numbers which are having the 5 or 0 in their unit places, right? So the possible are, so 10. So in 10 in units place we have 0, that's fine. And next one is 15. In units place we have 5, that is fine. After that 20, 25 and 30. Okay, and so on. Here 95 we cannot take because it has 9 in its units place, but they have only asked 0 or 5, right? But we can consider 95 is the last two-digit number which has 5 or 0 in its units number. So this is our series now. Now we need to find sum of all the terms, right? First of all, let's see what is A. The first term is 10 and the common difference is A2 minus A1, that is 15 minus 10, that is 5. Okay. Now, nth term. Okay. We know first term A and nth term is 95, right? But we don't know n. So to find that, we just need to use a nth letter. Okay. But how do we use it? Simply here, an is what? An is nothing but a1 plus n minus 1 into b is equals to 95, right? Now just substitute a1 and d values here. What is a1? Here it is 10 plus n minus 1, we don't know n, so keep it as it is, and d, we know d, right? Into 5 is equals to 95. Now just bring this 10 to the RHS, the other side, then it will become n minus 1 into 5 is equals to 95 minus 10. Okay, so n minus 1 into 5 is equals to 85, right? But here 5 ones and 5 ones, 5 and 3 will be remaining, it is 17. So n minus 1 is equals to 17, then n is equals to 18. So we got n, how many terms in this series? 18 terms are there. Now we need to find the sum of all these 18 terms. Then the formula is sum of n terms. The first formula we have used in this video, that is Sn is equals to n by 2 by an, a1 plus an we can use. Okay, so what is n? 18 by 2. The first letter is 10 plus the last letter is 95. Then it will become 2 ones and 2 nines. So 9 into 105. Okay, if you substitute these two values, I mean, if you multiply these two values, you will get 9 fives, 45 and 4 and 9. So sum of all the terms in this is 945. And the next question. The sum of the ages of two friends is 15 years. So from this sentence, from the first sentence only, we can write that sum of two friends, right? Now I am considering friends A and B. Now their age is equals to 15 years. Now, okay, 2 years ago, then it is now, then 2 years ago means what's their age 2 years ago? So A's age will be A minus 2 and B age will be B minus 2, right? Then what he's saying, the product of their ages in years was 30. Okay, then the product of these two is equals to 30, he is saying, right? Now write the suitable quadratic equation to solve the problem. He just asked an equation, right? Okay, so this quadratic expression should be in one form, right? Now here I have two variables, so I want to transform it into one variable by using this relation. So what it is, I can write a is equals to 15 minus b, right? So I'm going to substitute this value here. Then the equation will be a is nothing but 15 minus b, right? So it is 15 minus b minus 2. Okay, and then b minus 2 is equals to 30. Got it? Now 15 minus 2 will be 13 minus b, and b minus 2 is equals to 30. Got it? Now if you multiply these two values, then what you will get, 13b, okay, minus 26 minus b square plus 2b is equals to 30, right? Now just write all the values in order. Here minus b square, okay, plus 15b, and here minus 26 is there, and if I bring this minus if I bring this 30 to the LHS, then it will become minus, right? So minus 56 is equals to 0, right? Now the equation, if I take minus from this take out common, then I'll get equation b square minus 15b minus 56 is equals to 0, right? So this not minus, it is plus. So this equation is the quadratic equation what they have asked. If you solve this equation, then you'll get b value, right? And if you substitute this b value here, then you'll get here or here, then you'll get a value, right? So from this equation we can solve the question. So that this is the quadratic expression they have asked. That's it. You don't need to solve it. Solve and say the ages of a and b. Now next question. A sphere of diameter 21 centimeter is made up of modeling clay, right? So now here what's happening? They have a sphere, okay? So first initially they have this sphere and its diameter is 21 centimeter, right? If its diameter is 21, then its radius will be 21 by 2. That is nothing but 10.5 centimeter. Got it? Now he has transformed it into the in the form of cone, right? So cone shape will be like this. This is cone, fine. And with height, its height is h is equals to 10.5 centimeter. Okay, here it is point. Now, what is the radius of cone he is asking, right? How can I find it? Yes, let's take it as R1 and it is R2. How can we find it? Is there any logic? So simply, it is a clay, right? Okay, we have a same amount of clay in our hands. Okay, then it initially it is in the form of and in the shape of sphere. Now we have modeled it into the turned it into a cone, right? Now both of the objects shapes volume will be equal, right? So this volume is equals to cone's sphere's volume is equals to cone's volume. Then what is this volume of sphere? That is nothing but 4 by 3 pi r1 cube. Okay. Now what is cone's volume? That is 1 by 3 pi r2 square h, right? Here let's cancel common term. By 3 pi get cancelled. Now just substitute these values here. Then 4 into what is R1? R1 is 10.5 cube, right? That is equals to what is R2? R2 we don't know. We need to find R2 square. And H. H is nothing but 10.5, right? Here 1 10.5, here 3. So it will become, power will become 2. Now R2 square is equals to, I can write 2 into 10.5 whole square, right? Then R2 becomes both sides bases are equal but powers bases are different but powers are equal, right? So square get cancelled. Then R2 is equals to 21 centimeter. So this is the height of radius of core, base of the core, right? So that's it. We have find the radius. Now let's go to next question. If two tangents AP and BP are drawn to a circle with center O from external point, then prove that BPA is equals to 2 BAO. Okay, so to understand this, let's draw circle. Okay, so this is a circle with center O. Okay, now they have drawn two tangents, but these two tangents are intersecting at a point P. Let's just say from this point, one tangent here. So these are the two tangents drawn from the circle. Okay, this is point O circle and this is A and it is B, and these two are intersecting at a point P. Now I'm just joining these 2 points. Right, now just joining. Now I'm just joining the points A and B. So this is the construction. Now he's asking us to prove that this angle is equals to twice this angle. Okay, not this, this BAO, right? It is O and BAO, this angle. Okay, so let's just prove it. But from this diagram, what did you understand? So let's first write the points we have observed in this. Okay, here OA is perpendicular to, OA is the radius, it is perpendicular to AP, right? And also one more radius, OB is also perpendicular to what? BP. Okay, and the one more point is that here angle between OAP, right? Angle OAP, that is 90 degrees, and also one more angle OBP. OBP is also 90 degrees. These two are equal and these two are equal to 90 degrees, right? And here you can see the distance between A to P is equals to B to P, right? So here we can understand that PA is equals to PB. Got it? So these are the observations from this diagram. But we need to find angle P is equals to angle A, right? So to do that, here we already know that this total angle is 90 degrees, right? But out of this total, so this is, let's consider this is theta. Okay. Now what about this angle? It is 90 minus theta, isn't it? In the same way, so this is also 90 minus theta, right? Now, so if we consider the angle, not the angle, the triangle, this triangle I'm considering angle APB. Okay, triangle APB. Sum of all the angles in this triangle is 180 degrees, right? So I can write angle A plus angle B plus angle P is equals to 180 degrees. Fine. So isn't it these two? So okay, to understand it clearly, let's write the whole angle. Fine. So here angle BP AP plus angle ABP and angle APB. It is equals to 180 degrees, right? Now just substitute these values here. Then what happens? Angle BAP is nothing but 90 minus theta plus angle ABP is nothing but it is also 90 minus theta, right? Plus angle APB is equals to 180 degrees, right? Here 90 plus 90, 180 minus 2 theta plus angle, what it is, APB. Okay, that is equals to 180, right? Here 180, 180 get cancelled and we remained with APB is equals to 2 theta. But what we have considered theta as OAB. Angle OAB is equals to theta, right? So we can simply write angle APB or BPA, anything. APB or BPA is equals to 2 into, it is anyway equals to OAB or and also equals to BAO. Okay, BAO. This is also theta, right? So BAO. Fine. So this is what they have asked in the question. I've solved it, right? So yes, we have showed it and hence proved. Now let's move on to our next question. That is, prove that the points A, B, C. So this A, B, C are the vertices of right angle triangle. So how the right angle triangle will be? Yes, we all know that in a right angle triangle, one angle is 180 degrees. Okay, so I'm just taking these 3 points as these three. Okay, now he's asking us to prove these three are right angle triangles. But in right angle triangle, we know that hypotenuse square is equals to side square plus side square, right? Or else we can consider opposite square plus adjacent square, isn't it? So let's prove whether we'll get it or not. Okay, first let's find AB. Okay, AB, then what it is? Under root. Okay, AB square we are finding, right? Okay, simply let's write AB square is equals to x2 minus x1 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now just substitute these values here. Then what happens? Simply, what is x2? 3 minus 6 whole square. 3 minus 6 whole square plus y2. 2 minus 5 whole square. Right? Now these two values are 3 minus 6, that is 3 square. So that is 9 plus, so 2 minus 3, so 2 minus 5 is nothing but 3 square. Again it is 9, it's simply 18. Got it? Now we have got one AB square, one side. Now it's time for BC square. Okay, same formula, substitute these two, then let's see what happens. We'll get C. Now this is x1, x2, sorry, x1, y1 and it is x2, y2, right? Now x2, 7 minus 3 whole square. 7 minus 3 whole square plus y2 minus 2 and y1 2. So minus 2 whole square. Simply 7 minus 3 is nothing but 4 square minus minus 4 whole square is nothing but, okay, simply we can write it like this. 4 square is nothing but 16 plus 16, that is equals to 32. Okay, this is BC. Now it's time to find AB, BC and AC, right? Okay, what is A and C? 6 comma 5 and 7 minus 2. A is 6 comma 5 and C is 7 comma minus 2. Okay, let's check. 6 comma 5 and 7 comma minus 2. Now it's time to find AC square. Okay, now what is the formula? X2 minus x1 whole square minus y2 minus y1 whole square, right? So here not square because we are finding AC square, right? So x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So x2, what is x2 here? This is x2 minus x1, 7 minus 1 minus 6 whole square plus minus 2 minus 5 whole square, right? Now this value is equals to 1 plus 49. That is equals to 50. Okay, AC square is equals to 50. So just substitute. Okay, and 50 AC square is equals to AB. What is AB? 18. AB square plus and BC square is 18 plus 32. Yes, it is proved. Okay, hence 50 is equals to 50. Then we got LHS is equals to RHS. So it is a right angle. These are the points of vertices of right angle triangle. Hence proved. Now let's see the next question. Here we have entered into the third section. Draw a circle of radius 5 cm from a point 9 centimeters away from its center. Construct a pair of tangents to the circle. Okay, it is the construction. Now we are not constructing here, but I'll just tell you how it will do and how it appears. Okay, so first you need to draw. First you need to draw a circle of 5 centimeter, right? And just locate, mark the center, and from this center, from 9 points apart, we have a point. Okay, just connect these 2 points. Okay, take any line. Okay, any should be anywhere, but the distance from its center should be 9 centimeter. Now you have to consider more than its length. Okay, half, more than its half. Then it can be of 5 centimeter. Okay, 4.5 is the exactly half. You can consider 5.5 or 6 centimeter. Then you have to draw tangents from these 2 points. Okay, then you'll get points like this from this point, and you'll get points raised from this arcs from this point like this. Okay, if you just join these 2 points, then you'll get one line, right? And from where this point cuts, then that perpendicular will be the center of the another circles. It will be somewhere around here. Now from this point you have to draw another circle, right? So this will look like this. Okay, so it will be somewhere like this, but not exactly, because we didn't take exact tools, right? So this is the process. Got it? I hope you have understood this. And let's go back to our next question. Write the total outcomes of a deck of playing cards. If a card is selected random, what is the probability that the selected card is a face card? Okay, so guys, how many face cards we have in deck of cards? First of all, how many total number of cards? Okay, so that's n of s is equals to 52 cards. Total number of cards are 52. Now, among these 52, how many face cards we have? Yes, we have 4 face cards, right? So what are the face cards actually? King, queen, right? And queen and jack. But each of we have 4 colors, right? In each color we have kings. So we have 4 king cards and 4 queen cards and 4 jack cards. So all these are face. Since all these are face cards, we have number of favorable outcomes. Outcomes is 4 plus 4 plus 4. It is 12, right? Now we need to find the probability of selecting a face card out of all the cards, right? Then P of E will be what it is, N of E by N of S. Then what it is, N of E is equals to 12 by N of E is 52, right? Now, if you just cancel it, then what happens here? 4 ones, 4 threes, 12, and 4 ones and 4 threes. Again, it is 3 by 30. So this is the probability of getting face card. Got it? Now, find the total surface area of largest right circular cylinder that can be cut out of a cuboid. So guys, here carefully read this sentence again. Find the total surface area of the largest right circular cylinder, right? That can be cut out of a cuboid. So initially we have a cuboid, right? Guys, this is the cuboid we have. Okay, so in this cuboid we have cut into the shape of a right circular cylinder. Okay, but if we and here he said that whose length, breadth, height are 775. Whose means cuboids. Cuboids length is 7. Okay, length is 7 centimeter and breadth is also 7 centimeter, but its height is 15 centimeter, right? So this height is 15 centimeter, and if you see this, it is a square, right? So because its L is 7 and its breadth is also 7. So in this square, it is anyway, length is 15 centimeters, right? So this length is also equals to height of the cylinder. Now how this cylinders look like, I'll show you. This is the cylinder, this is the top, and this is the base, right? And anyway, these two are of same height, right? So this its length is 15 centimeter, but now we need to find its radius. Okay, in order to find its total surface area, we need to find the radius, right? So here you can apply a simple logic that its base is square, right? And among this, we in this we need to cut a, what is this, a square, right? But if you observe carefully, from this point to this point, the distance is 7, right? Anyway, its height is 7. Then its diameter, I mean this cylinder's diameter is 7 centimeters. Then its radius is anyway 3.5 centimeters, right? Now we have got the measurements of cylinder. What it is, the height is 15 centimeter and radius is 3.5 centimeters. Sorry, it is 3.5 centimeters. Okay, 3.5 centimeters. Now we need to find total surface area. So let's find it. Now, what is this formula for to find total surface area of cylinder? It is nothing but total surface area. Total surface area of cylinder is nothing but 1 by 3 is nothing but 2 pi r to r plus h. Okay. So what is r here? R, it is 3.5 centimeter and h is 15 centimeter. Just substitute these values here. Then 2 into 22 by 7 into r. R we can write 7 by 2, right? 3.5 is nothing but 7.2. And again this r is 3.5 plus 15. Okay. Now 7, 7 and 2 get cancelled. Remaining is 22 into, so 15 plus 3.5, it is nothing but 18.5. Okay, if you multiply these two values, then you will get 407. Okay, 4.6 points, 406 point something, but it is a round figure, 407. It is total surface area, right? So we can write centimeter square. So this is the total surface area of cylinder. Right? Now, find the trisectional points of line segment joining the 2 points, right? Now, what is trisection? Okay, trisection is nothing but, here this is a line. Okay, let's take a proper line. So this is a line and this line is joining these 2 points. So first it is 10 comma minus 2 and it is minus 2 comma 7, right? Now this line is divided into two parts, okay, which is one is at P and another is at Q. So trisectional means here all the points are equal, right? Now if you consider at P all these one part, right? If you see, then at P it is in the ratio of 1:2, right? But if you consider the ratio at P, then it is in 2:1, right? Now we need to find trisectional points. So that means we need to find this P value at P's point and Q's point. So there is a formula to find this trisection. So first, let's see, we'll find P value. Okay. So P of x comma y is equals to, so it is in the ratio of m and y, right? Okay. So m x1 plus mx1 plus nx2 by m1 m plus n. Okay, this is x term, and then another one is m y2 plus n y1 is equals to m plus n. So this is the formula. Now we need to substitute values in this. So for P, what is m and n? Okay, so for P, m and n is 1 comma 2, and x1, this is x1 y1, and it is x2 and y2. Now let's substitute these values here. Then simply m, what is m? 1 into x1, 1 into 10. It is 1 into 10 plus n. N is 2. 2 into x2, that is minus 2 by m plus n is 3. Okay. And m, 1 into y2. What is y2? 7 plus 2 into 2 means n here, and minus 2. Okay. Y1 is minus 2. 5 by 3. Okay. Now, 1 into 10. 10 minus 4 by 3, comma 7 minus 4 by 2. Sorry, 3. Then it is 6 by 3, comma 3 by 3. So the point P is nothing but Px comma y is nothing but 2 comma 1. So this is this point. So P is nothing but 1, 2 comma 1. Then what about Q? The same formula we can use for Q2. So what is Q? Again, Q of x comma y is equals to, just write the formula again. What it is? M x2 plus n x1 by m plus n. Okay, and here one more coordinate, that is y, m y2 plus n y1 by m plus n. Right here, m is nothing but, for Q, m and n are nothing but 2 comma 1, 2:1, and the points. So here let's write the points. So first point is 10 comma minus 2 x1 y1, and y b, that is 2 comma 7, right? So this is point A and this is point B. Now let's substitute values here. Then m 2 into x2 is minus 2 plus n, 1 into x1 is 10 by m plus n, it is 3, m y2, m is 2 into y2 minus 2, sorry, y2 is 7 plus n, what is n? 1 into y1, what is y1 here? Minus 2, got it? By 3, fine. So here 2 into minus 2, that is minus 4 plus 10 by 6, 10 by 3, and 7 fours, 7 twos, 14s, minus 2 by 3. Okay, then it is 6 by 3 by 12 by 3. Okay, so 3 ones, 3 twos, 3 ones, 3 fours. So Q point is 2 comma 4. Got it? So Q here 2.1 and Q is 2 comma 4. These are the points. Right? Now let's see the next question. It's upstream a distance of 36 kilometers in a river whose current is running at 4 kilometers. So here it is a relative velocity problem. So simply you need to focus on upstream and downstream distances. So here in the situation is this is river, okay, it is flowing it this way and its current speed is VR is what 4 kilometer per hour according to answer. And a motor heads upstream. In upstream means the boat is going in this way, right? Then its speed is upstream in its speed. Okay, so let's write upstream speed. Upstream, its velocity is VB minus VR. Okay, so what is his speed? We don't know, but his velocity, his distance in this case is 36 kilometers. Okay, and assuming that the trip back and up and back takes 12 kilometers, and in down, so down also he came, so that is again he came back 36 kilometers, traveled 36 kilometers in downstream also, but in this case velocity is VB plus VR. Okay, here to complete his trip up and down he took time 12 hours. So for time for trip upstream, the time took is T1. Let's say it is T2. So the total time is T1 plus T2, right? This is the relation he has given here. So T1 plus T2 is equals to 12 hours. Assuming that the motorboat maintained a constant speed, what was its speed in still water, right? So here what we can do is simply just write the relation between velocities and displacement. Okay, so velocity is nothing but distance by time, right? Here I can write time is equals to distance by velocity. So here the distance is nothing but 36 kilometers d by velocity. Velocity is nothing but v in upstream, right? So it is vb minus vr plus t2. What is t2? It is again d, and it is in terms of what? T2. So vb plus vr is equals to 12. So this is our equation. Now we need to solve this equation, right? So let's take another slide. So the equation is nothing but d by, what is d here? 36 kilometers, right? So let's just write the values. 36 kilometers by VB minus VR, right? So what is that? VB, we don't know VB. We need to find VB minus 4, okay? Plus 36 by VB minus, it is plus 4, that is equals to 12 hours, right? Now just take 36 common, and the remaining is 1 by VB minus 4 plus 1 by VB plus 4. It is equals to 12, 12 ones and 12 threes. Now I can write, here we can take LCM to the bracket term, right? Then it becomes, it is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. So I can directly write VB square minus 16, right? And the numerator is VB plus 4 plus VB minus 4 is equals to 1 by 3. So here it is 3. I just took it to the RHS. Now here in the numerator, plus 4 minus 4 got cancelled, right? Yes, we can write, we can keep 3 here itself. So 2 into VB into 3 cross multiplication. Again, I'm performing cross multiplication here. That is equals to VB square minus 16. Okay, then the equation becomes VB square. So VB square minus 6VB minus 16 is equals to 0, right? Now it is in the form of quadratic expression. We can use a formula. Okay, so we can find VB. So VB is equals to minus B. So here what is A? A is equals to 1, B is equals to minus 6, C is equals to minus 16. So minus of anyway it is B is minus B, right? Minus 6, right? So minus of minus B it is 6 plus or minus B square. That is 36 plus or minus. And what about 4 into 1 into 16? 16. So here it is plus. So 16 into 4, that is nothing but 64 by what it is 2 into 1, 2. Then 6 plus or minus, so it is 100 by 2, right? Then 6 plus or minus 10 by 2. Now I can take two values, okay, either plus or minus. If I take plus, then 6 plus 10 is 16 by 2, that is nothing but 8. And if I take minus, then minus 4 by 2. Sorry, yeah, minus 4 by 2, that is nothing but what? Minus 2. Okay, so but I am considering VB is equals to 8. So this is the speed of kilometer per hour. So this is the speed of motorboat in still water, right? So this is how we can find it. Now, 18th question. So show that sum of all three-digit number which are divisible by 6 is 8, 82,000. So the number is 82,350. Okay. So let's see whether it is true or not. Okay. So what he said, the sum of all three-digit number, right? So he didn't give any condition. Yes, he gave a condition which is 60, divisible by 16. So the least three-digit number which is divisible by 6 is 102. You want, you can check it. And after that, the next three-digit number which is divisible by 6 is 108. And then if you keep on add 6, then it is divisible. Then if you add 6 here, then it is 114. And if you keep on go, then the last three-digit number which is divisible by 6 is 996. Okay, so this will be the series. If you take n number of n sum of n numbers, right? We need to find. So here A1 is 102 and D is 6. Anyway, common difference is 6 and AN is nothing but 996, right? But we don't know n here. To find sum of n numbers, we need to know n, right? But they didn't give. So in order to find it, we can use this n number. So what is AN? AN is nothing but A plus n minus 1 into D, that is equals to 996. Okay, we anyway know A and D value. So A is nothing but 102 plus n minus 1 into D. D is 6 and is equals to 996. If you bring this 102 here, RHS, then what happens? N minus 1 into 6 and 996 minus 102. Then this will be equals to n minus 1 into 6. So 4, 9, 8. Okay, we can cancel it. 6 ones 6 and 6 ones again 6, and here 2 remains, right? So 29. So the near number is 24. So 6 fours 24 and here remains 5. So 6 nines 54. So n is equals to 150. Got it? Now we need to find sum of n numbers. Okay, sum of n numbers is equals to Sn is equals to n by 2, 150 by 2. Okay, let's write formula here. So formula is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into t, or else we can also write n by 2 into an plus a1. Okay, we'll take this. It will be easy. So Sn is equals to 150 by 2. Okay, and what is an? First one is 102 plus, and last one is 996, right? Here 150 by 2 is nothing but 75 into 996 plus 1 or 2. So that is nothing but here 6 plus 2, 8, and 0 plus 9, it is 9 itself. 1098 into 75. This value, if you do this, you calculate this by using calculator or by your own, then we will get 82,350. Okay, then what they have given in the question, same, right? 82,350. So this is the answer for the last question, guys. So with this, we have completed this complete question paper. We have solved it. I hope you have understood each and every step in this. Then we'll meet. If I got part B, then I'll do one more video. So till then, keep learning and we'll meet in the next video, guys.